Where's
Murray?
Yeah.
He's not here today.
No Sean Murray today?
No Murray. Wednesday.
Wednesday in Everett.
Maybe tomorrow or
Tuesday if we win.
What do you mean?
I think we're
Oh yeah, because we're back here Tuesday. They're here Tuesday regardless. Just a matter of the time.
Oh, that's true.
So they're here Tuesday regardless. One will be a championship game, one will be a consolation game.
Oh. Yeah, no matter what, we'll be there.
All right, guys. I'll check with you in a little bit.
See you, Nick.
You still have the roster?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we're asking 3 strikes. The rookie catch will be ordered by the playing our national.
Just look down. Welcome in everyone here to the Graf Rink here in Newburyport for today's boys hockey matchup. It is the Peabody, Saugus, Swampscott Tanners, the PSS Tanners, taking on the Lowell Red Raiders. Nick Graffeo alongside Anthony Moschella will be doing tonight's game tonight. As the Tanners are taking the ice, they're ready to go. And Lowell will be in their huddle for a few seconds. And then we'll get this game underway. This game is part of the Newburyport Bank Classic. That will mean if the Tanners win tonight or lose tonight, they'll play on Tuesday regardless in the next game here at Graf Rink. The loser will play against Rockport, and the winner will play against Haverhill. That was the game before this. So the Tanners and the Red Raiders ready to go here tonight. We will have Dom Papalato in goal for the Tanners. So we got Artie O'Leary line out there for the Tanners, along with Jake Kelly and Callan Shaughnessy. And we've got Nathan Carney and Jason Rockwell on defense. And off we go here from Graf Rink. Took a couple body checks there. Kelly takes a hit. Dump it in. Tanners will dump it in. And got to pick up its stick. Here comes Lowell. Artie O'Leary to it. And that goes to Carney. He'll dump it in. Over there to the corner. Big body check there by Jake Kelly. Kelly with another body check. He's being physical in these last few minutes here for the Tanners to start this. Here comes Lowell. Lockhart That will go back to the neutral zone, dump it in, off the side glass, and into the Tanner zone. Dumps it around the boards. Picked up by O'Leary. Kelly couldn't get by. We got the first stoppage of the hockey game. And I believe it's probably going to be a hand pass or offside here. Face off in the neutral zone. 13:52 left here to go in the first. No score between the Tanners and the Red Raiders. Here from Newburyport. Stop made. And I think that's Sean, number 35. Cleared it in. There by the Tanners. Gotta stop it to play here. So the face-off will be in the neutral zone over by the Red Raider bench. Breton to take the face-off. Breton. Dumped it in there by Lowell. Rockwell there. Here comes Dimitri Breton. Gets on by one. And by two. Get into the puck. Here comes Morello. John Morello. And that one went wide of the net. Slapped it on goal off the glass. And here comes Lowell on the attack. Great play there. Stupakov dumps it in. D to D. Oh, that's going to be a trip there. That's going to be a penalty. And it looks like Nick Morabito is going to be called for a trip. That's the whistle in possession. And we're going to get the first penalty of the game. Morabito to the box for a trip. So the Red Raiders on the power play. The Tanners will have their first look on the PK. Kept in by Lowell. Off the draw now. From the point, save made by Papalato. $12:15 to go here in the first. 1:52 to go on the penalty time now for the Tanners. Kelly on the draw. Kelly won the draw. He took the hit behind the play. Now there goes to the defenseman there for Lowell. To the circle now, took the block there by Joyce. And O'Leary will dump it in towards the other side of the ice for a clear. Lowell will rig it out. Here comes the Raiders. Generating. Shoot, save made. Rebound. Oh, Papalato to stop. They were jamming at it. They were pressing towards the goal, and Papalato says, no. Face-off will be towards Tom's left. That one went wide of the net. Now that goes to the right circle. Off the stick. And now they'll go into the neutral zone and into the Red Raider end. Behind behind their own net. Here comes Lowell. Regrouping here. D to D. Pass it there to their wingman. Shot on goal. Saved by Papalato. That one goes to the corner. That one tipped wide, and now here comes Lowell. Took a shot, went off the leg. And oh! Saved by Papalato. Oh, the net comes off its moorings. Lowell has some chances here. Papalato have saw a lot of shots in the last few minutes here. Now up D. That one got blocked on the way, and that one goes to the corner. Dumped it, and it stays right back in, and it cleared out there by Jake Kelly. Lowell looks to regroup here from their own end. One up the leg. Kelly. He clears it down the length of the ice. And stop made. $10-12 to go. Carney lost the handle. Watch out here. Here comes Kelly. He goes behind his own net. Has his guy, Gold. O'Leary dumps it in. Gold will go to change for a body check there. That on the corner. 2-on-2 there. Towards the Lowell net. In the corner now. That one will go off the glass. Here comes the Raiders on the rush. That one stumped to the corner. O'Leary. Right back in the neutral zone. Gold will dump it in. Lowell will go for the Tanners will go for a change here. New sets of legs out for the Tanners. He took the body check. Breton will send it to his right. Morello. Here comes Breton up front. He goes around the D. That one blocked on the way. Great defensive play there by Morello. Oh, giveaway there. Oh, he took the body check there. And took away that chance. So now here comes the Peabody the other way. Offside. Morello across the line while the other guys are on the other side of the line. That's an offside call. Face-off will be in the neutral zone. Off the draw. Dumps it in. Here comes Lowell the other way. Into the Tanner end. Goes behind the goal. That one went wide. Turnover the other way. Shot save made by Paparato. Digging for the puck. Oh, wants it. Dumps it off the side boards. Here comes Lowell. Toe drag, no. Papalato rejected that. Turnover there. Oh, there's going to be a body check and a penalty. Jason Rothwell will go to the box. And what are they going to call him for now? Oh, they're going to call him for a cross check.
team penalty, number 10, Jason Rockwell. 2 minutes to clock.
Off the draw, Lowell will win it. And it goes back into the Lowell end. Behind their own net. Lowell's second opportunity here on the power play. Second PK for the Tanners. And then we'll go behind the Lowell net. O'Leary there. Battle for the puck. That one go over to the far side. Watch out, this number's here. Save made by Papalato. Little tap of 6 right after the play there. And the referee says easy, easy. You gotta be careful. Off the draw. At the point now. D to D. Took the shot. Save made by Papalato. And Morello gets to it. Morello couldn't get it out. And that's going to be called for a hand pass. So they'll move the play to the left of the Lowell goal. That's because Lowell's on the power play right here. Off the draw, Lowell won it. And it goes behind their own goal. Here comes Lowell with numbers here. 3-on-3 the other way. That one couldn't connect. Stays in. He took the body check. Lowell with it. Took the hit. Took another hit. Stays with it. Stupnikov. We're going to go to Morello. Here comes Lowell. D to D. And Stupnikov took the hit. Oh! Looked to clear. Couldn't get it out. Bomb from the point. And that one will go to the corner. Morello looks for Stupnikov. Oh, he went around him. Stupnikov. Oh, that one was very close. Save made, and Morello has a little words. And now we're going to have new fresh legs on the ice. That was very close from a Tanner goal. Stupnikov. Great play right before that. And save made off the draw and took a shot. Now there's a whistle here. Kelly off the draw. One there by Lowell. Took the body check. Kelly. Cameron Gold. Took the body check. Cameron Gold. He took the hit. O'Leary. Big check there from Kelly. And from Cameron Gold. That one will go the other side of the ice here, and Papalato would love it. Tristan Joyce went for a little ride after that. So the face-off will be to the right of Don Papalato. Tanner's won the draw. Stupnikov. Up to Morello. Here comes a rush hit by the Tanner. Save made. And that won't go to the corner. Tanners have it. Rothwell takes the shot. Save made. And that one will go to the corner. couple chances by the Tanners. Superkov goes back to this D-man. Rothwell cleared in there by Lowell. Rothwell flicks it. Here comes John Morello. Morello takes the shots they made. Dimitri Bredin. Lockhart. Deflected, scores! Goal right in front. John Morello was parked in front for that tip. And it's 1-0 Tanners. Or it could be already in front of the goal. One or the other. The Tanners are on the board. That was John Morello. John Morello, that was the goal announcement there. So that's the first from Morello. Great play by the Tanners, and they're on the board. 1-0. O'Leary took the bump. Kelly shot. That one goes up and into the netting. Out of play. 3:32 to go here in the opening period. 1-0 Tanners. With the goal by John Morello just like a minute and a half ago. Cameron Gold. Here comes Lowell the other way. They've got numbers. Great defensive play there by the Tanner defense. Here comes Kelly. And they're going to call for a slash. It looks like Peabody is going to go to the box for a slash. So Peabody off again to the PK for the third time. Third time on the power play is Lowell. Tanner's up one and clear the length of the ice. And now Lowell will regroup from their own end. Time down to a minute and a half to go on the PK. About 2.5 approaching here in the first. And cleared out. Supnikov first to it. Supnikov drop past it. And now Lowell will have the puck now. We're approaching 2 minutes to go here in the first period. He took a body check. Here comes John Morello. Not out by the Tanners. At the circle now in front, saved by Papalato. And cleared out by the Tanners. And now the teams will go for a change. Anthony loves it here. Here comes Peabody. Took the hit there by Supnikov. D to D now. Supnikov. Oh, he took a big monstrous check there. Blocked there by Lockhart, and that one goes wide. And oh! That was a trip, and the the Peabody bench is calling for looking for a trip, and they're not going to get it. Well, that's one going to be waved off. Save made, and that will go to the corner now to Lockhart. Morello steals it. Pin to the boards. Breton's there. Now here comes Lowell. That one will go behind their own goal, behind a Lowell goal. Time will run out. That will conclude the first period here from Newburyport. 1-0 for the Tanners. One goal by John Morello. So it's the Tanners 1. And the Red Raiders 0 at the end of one period of play. We'll be back for the start of the second period, and that's coming up in just a few minutes. Don't go away. Second period coming at you here from Newburyport. As we're back here after the first intermission. 1-0 Tanners. Second period is a go. Lowell there. Here comes Lowell. Jake Kelly goes around the D. Goes around the net. Kelly there. Cameron Gold.
We gotta move, Lowell.
Dumps it in. Slaps it on goal. Taps it. And Swacken. Side of the goal. And the play's frozen. I think they lost sight of the puck. Face-off will be to the right or to the left of Papalato. Off the draw, tie up there. That one will go now to the Tanners. That one D to Rothwell. Breton pins him to the boards. Jason Rothwell tucks the bump. John Morello goes behind the goal. Dimitri Breton. He dumps it out. Here comes John. Takes the body check. Superkov. Great defense there. Here comes Dimitri Breton. Oh, they're going to call that for interference. What is going on here? Every single call is against the Tanners. And Lowell has not seen one. That is so unfair. Well, power play now for Lowell. Joyce avoids the hit. Up for Kelly. Kelly, short-handed, big. Here comes O'Leary. Artie O'Leary shoots, save made. Carney, O'Leary, stick on the way there, and O'Leary will chase it down. Great defensive play, short-handed. Here comes Lowell. Goes around Joyce, takes a shot wide. Lowell will regroup. Went out to Sick, got deflected, and it goes beyond the goal now to Nathan Carney. Carn, watch out. That one goes off the glass. O'Leary tucks the bump. Kept in there by Kelly. Tanners will go for a change. Supnikov, stolen there by Lowell, they'll dump it in. Kelly, to nobody there. Stumbled, no. Pass the puck. Morello, no. Here comes Lowell. That won't go behind the goal. Took the body check over by the Zamboni doors. Off the glass. Here comes the Tanners. Play back to even strength at 5-on-5. Oh, they both crashing into the boards. Supnikov beyond the goal. Passes there to his D-man. Lockhart dropped away. Morello has a look. Oh, Tip scores! Stupikov! Stupikov was right there for the tip. And it's 2-0 Tanners. It's been all Tanners. 10:50 to go here in the second period. 1 goal in either period. So far, 1 in each period. 1 in the first, 1 in the second. Took a couple body checks there. Tapped out. And I think I was off a high stick there. Morabito got a piece of that. So the faceoff will be in the neutral zone. That was called for a high stick there. That was on the ice. Not a penalty, but I was on the ice. So the faceoff will go in the Tanner end. Here comes a, and that was a, he went down, oh, stolen there. And that leaves the zone. No ice in there. Here comes the Tanners out. Gold after it. Now here comes Lowell the other way. That one will go to the corner. Kept in by Lowell. But no! Here comes the Tanners. Gold to it. Takes the bump. behind their own goal. Touch the hit. And oh! High hit there by Kelly. Karn dumps it in. Over there to the corner. Kelly takes the hit. Gold is there to help out. Looking to O'Leary. Now here comes Lowell. They'll dump it in to the corner. Kelly. Not out. Lowell keeps it in. Took the hit there by Kelly. Not out there by the Tanners. Gotta get it out of their own zone. Tanners have a chance here, but oh, there's an icing on Lowell. .8:32 to go here in the second period. 2-0 for the Tanners. The goals by Morello and by Supercog. Morello chasing after it. He takes the hit. He pins him to the boards. Breton off the stick. Here comes numbers now for Lowell. In front of the goal. Here comes Breton to bring it out now for the Tanners. Sivnikov. Drop pass in to Morello. Oh, he took the hit. And that one will trickle over to Pappalardo, and he'll make the save and stops play. So we have 2 more games after this. We were told going on Tuesday, and then the Tanners are taking a road trip over to Everett. We'll take on the Northeast Knights for the final game of the year. Save made. Lockhart took a cross check to him. That play will settle down quickly, and they'll take the draw. That one went off the stick, up and out of play. Off the glass. .7:24 to go here in the second period. Here from Newburyport. 2-0 for the Tanners. The winner of this will play in the championship game against Averill. And the loser will play in a consolation game against Rockport. Joyce went off the leg. Arms up. Arms down now. Here comes Jake Kelly. Kelly. And that one goes wide of the goal. Tanner's had a great look there. O'Leary goes around the D. Backhand pass. Lockhart. Here comes Lowell. Saved by Pappalardo. Oh, he took a chop there. .6:32 to go here in the second. And it's 2-0 Tanners. there has been like maybe 3 or 4 penalties by the Tanners and none by Lowell as of late. Couple bad calls on Peabody in this game. Shot on net, but the Tanners couldn't get it out. Dumps it into the corner. Supnikov. He'll take it out. Here comes a rush. Here comes a Breton wide. Slap shot. Save it. Rebound. Traffic in front. And play is stopped. Craziness in front of the Lowell goal. Face off now to the right of the goal. Breton wins it. Goes around the boards. Rothwell dumps it in hard by Supnikov. Here comes Lowell. Moschella behind. Chopping at it. Red. Supnikov. And, oh! Took the shove. Oh! Rothwell! Jason Rothwell makes it 3-0. Went over the shoulder, past the goalkeeper. 3-0. Oh, I gotta watch out there. And it puts a 6 down. But before that goal, there was a non-call. Another non-call. But other than that, it is 3-0 for the Tanners. Tanners are in full control of this game. Battle for it. And Papalato says no. Lowell's hungry for a goal. Off the face-off. Went off the stick. And that goes to Lockhart. Ryan Lockhart. Off the board. Took the check. Here comes Lowell. Saved by Papalato. .425 to go here in the second. 3-0. The Tanners against the Red Raiders. Here from Henry Graf Jr. Rink. No relation to me. Shoots! Oh! That one goes up over the netting. And up and out of play. Went off the stick right before it went up and out of play. We got a little bit of some Saugus folks along the glass. Couple members of the Satan Stew. We got a fan favorite. We got Trey Riley. Oh, and that one goes wide. save made. We got Trey Riley. We got a couple of the girls in attendance here on the glass too, and JT Morello and his wife. The Bretons are in the house here tonight. But there is one person we are without today. We're without Sean Murray. We're missing our guy, Sean Murray, who was unable to make it to today's game. Yeah, he's missing a banger here from Graf Rink here in Newburyport. He would enjoy the non-calls. There are like quite a few non-calls here in this game tonight. Totally one-sided. The Tanners have the goals, and Lowell has the power plays. That's been the theme here in the first two periods. Shot on goal. Oh! Went off the glove. Not Papalato, and that one will go up and out of play. Big stop there by Dom. The Swampscott native in goal. A familiar name in Swampscott. He played for the Swampscott team before the merger. Here comes Breton. Dimitri Breton gains the puck. Takes a hit. Play it out by Lowell, kept in there by the Tanners. Here comes numbers the other way for Lowell. Spins around. Morello, here comes Superkov. Shoot, save made. .235 to go here in the second. It's been a long second period. Off the draw. Tie up there. Stop made. Now time will go down to 2:29 on the game clock. Face-off will be to the right. Off the draw, off the boards. Battle for the puck. One there by the Tanners. Oh, he took a hard check. Hits off the side of the net. Shot, save made. And he'll hold on. .205 to go here in the second period. 3 goals for the Tanners. And that one went out the stick. That puck will go to the corner. Lowell will pick it up. They'll pass it up. Play it back in. Now here comes Lowell the other way. Crosses the line. Goes around the D. Carney's there. Here comes the Tanners. Morabito. Save made. Nick Morabito with a ripper. He shone the glove on him. Off the draw, it's one there by the Tanners. Jason Rothwell. Shot save made. Nathan Carney with that shot. And a play it stopped. Nathan Carney, he's got the C. So he's leading the team. So the Tanners are looking to regroup after a tough 7-1 loss against Gloucester last night. The penalties really killed them last night. In that 7-1 loss at Gloucester. Kept in, Rothwell went off the stick. Takes the hit. In front, and that one goes wide. O'Leary takes a whack there. And now here comes the Tanners. Kept in. Without the body. Kelly, 30 seconds left. Here in a second. Shot. Save made with the glove. That was by Nathan Carney. .3 to go here in the second period. We're going to have a brief Graf report at the end of the second period. We're going to recap the last two periods. Get you. Oh! That hits the post and did I go in? They're celebrating. And I think it's going to be a good goal. .3 to go and face off at center ice. Yeah, it did count. That's going to be John Morello. Oh, he's going to get the assist on the goal. So it's 4-0 at the end of 2. Oh, a little scuff in there. Gotta be careful. As the Tanners are leaving the ice. They're gonna break it up and we're gonna head to the intermission here. 4-0 for the Tanners over Lowell. Stay tuned. In just a few seconds, we're gonna have a brief Graf report with me and Anthony when we return. Well, we're back here during the second intermission here at Newburyport here at the Graf Junior Rink. Nick here. And this is the Graf report, intermission Graf report. So at the end of the second period here from Newburyport, the Tanners are up 4-0 against Lowell. We just saw a goal right before the end of the period. That's the fourth goal. But Stupakov, Morello, and one other one by the Tanners, that makes it 4-0. And there has been a couple of non-calls there by the Tanners, but the penalties by the Tanners, that's really killing them. But that happened last night against Gloucester, but it's not happening that much tonight. They're up 4-0 at the end of 2 periods. That is the recap out of the last 2 periods here from Newburyport. And for the 3rd period, hopefully they can close it out and eliminate their chances. And hopefully a shutout will happen. That would be great. But we're missing our guy, Sean Murray. We're missing you, bud. We're missing you, pal. And we're missing the bashing the referees. But stay tuned for the 3rd period. Nick Graffeo signing off here from the Graf Report. Anthony Moschella behind the camera. So stay tuned for the 3rd with me and Anthony right after the break.
Wow, Sinatra.
Lowell's probably having their long chat.
Hell yeah.
Got the Saugus. Well, we're back here from Graf Junior Rink here in Newburyport. Right before we came on, we got a little wave from our guys, the Saugus group, Audio Larry and Jay Kelly. Love to see that. So they're back on the ice, and their crew is up 4-0 against Lowell. Here, set for the 3rd period. 3rd period is underway. Went off the body. Jay Kelly spins around and goes the other way, looking to go to gold, and that's going to go for icing. So the Tanners are looking to advance to the championship. If they hold this lead or extend it. There is a championship and a consolation game in this building on Tuesday night. Takes a bump. This is the Newburyport Bank Classic. First time the Tanners are playing in this tournament. This rink right here is home to the Newburyport Clippers. Tucks the body check. Dimitri Breton. Oh, nice move shot. Save made. Dimitri with some nice moves. Toe drag around, took a shot, and got denied. Dimitri. Up the head, and now Dimitri's there. Battling for it. Super Pod along the boards. John Morello. Kept in there by the Tanners. Morello takes a shot. Save it. Rebound. Save. It's off the kick plate. Battle against the boards. He took the hit there by Morello, and now here comes Lowell. They're going to be offside. 13-11 to go. We're just getting started here in the third period. Breton off the drop. Rothwell takes the bump. Dumps it in there by Lowell. They'll dump and change. Digging for the puck on the boards. Here comes Super Pop. Here comes a rush now for the Tanners. Place offside. Teams will change up. New, fresher legs on the other side. Off the drop. Hit this pocket. Oh, he takes a hit over by the scores table. Ryan Lockhart stole the puck away from him. Pinned against the boards. Oh, he takes a hit there by Lockhart. Oh! Battle against the boards. Oh, he takes a hit there. And oh, he slides. Takes a shot, blocked. He takes a bump by Joyce. Joyce has it. Here comes the Tanners, they clear. He takes a body check, Morabito to it. Battle for the puck. Chance, save it! Oh, scores! On the rebound! Matthew Sculpa makes it 5-0. He took the first chance, got denied. Then the second chance, he got off the rebound. There. Rothwell. Hit this pocket there and dumps it in. On Papalato. He'll make the save. He'll clamp on top of it. This game has been all Tanners in the goals. No power plays for the Tanners just yet. Or maybe at all. And he takes a body check. He grew up in his Lowell. Off the boards. Joyce. To a Lowell player. He dumps it in. Off the boards. Artie. Here comes O'Leary. Great pass here to Kelly. Kelly takes a hit. Kept in there by Joyce, and he'll dump it around the boards. He takes the body check. Here comes Lowell. Dumps it in. He takes a check. Here comes Kelly. Kelly's here. That goes O'Leary to Kelly. Jake Kelly shoots. Save it. O'Leary. He'll send it back in the defensive zone. Backhanded pass to Breton. Joyce dumps it in. No icing called. Behind the Lowell net. Here comes PSS. Block. Now here comes Lowell. Save made by Papalato. He's got a shutout so far. I like the effort by the Tanners tonight. They've been great tonight. Puck movement. Getting right to their areas. Oh, save made. And we got to stop it to play. Face-off will be to the right of the goaltender here. Round the boards. Morello in front. And here comes Lowell. Rothwell. Passes it to him, to his own self. Takes a body check in the corner. Morello goes to help him. Supercop goes around the zone. Supercop comes flying in there. He takes a body check. Takes a shot. Oh! And they score. So Lowell gets on the board. 5-1. Here comes the Tanners, dumps it off the boards. Morabito to go to chase it down. He takes a body check. Battle against the boards. In the corner. Going off the stick. And it goes to the Tanners. Oh! He takes a hit. He hits it. Off a Lowell player. Here comes Lowell. And score. They got their second goal. 5-2. With 6:55 to go here in the third. Five, 2. Here comes Lowell. He takes a hit. Kelly. That one will go behind the goal. Here comes Lowell. Quick movement there by Lowell. Stops, takes a shot, save made by Papalato. Lowell keeps it in, takes a shot wide. Not out. Goes around Lockhart. Battling for the puck. Jake Kelly. Now Peabody now. Not out. Kelly in the boy battle. And O'Leary along with him. Battling against the boards. That battle won there by the Tanners, and now Lowell with the puck. Dumps it in off of Lockhart. Lockhart will pick it up. Lost the handle there, and he dumps it along the boards. Lockhart chases it down, and it goes to O'Leary. Gold. Breton. Here comes Lowell. Over the goal and off the glass. Oh, he rips Papalato's helmet off. That's going to stop play. .509 to go here in the hockey game. 5-2. Peabody. PSS with a 5-2 lead against Lowell. Timeout Lowell. Lowell calls timeout. So that will mean Coach Shaw will talk it over with his guys during their timeout. See if they can find a way how to close the game out. I think he's saying that they had to defend their own net. No more shutout. Just have to defend their own net. Well, that was a timeout by Lowell. So the face-off will be to the right of Papalato. Now Lowell and Peabody along the boards, and now here comes Brett Suknikov. Lowell keeps it in, takes a shot wide. Goes over there to the corner, dumps. takes a couple hits. Kept in there by Lowell. Went off of Morello. Jason Rothwell. Not out. And oh, he took the hit. Not out by the Tanners. Deflected. Here comes Supercop. He's in. Save made. And it looks like we're going to get the first penalty for Lowell. And it looks like the Tanners will get their first power play, and Lowell does not like that call. And it's going to be on, it's going to be for a slash. Saw the Tanners on the power play. See if they can connect on the power play. Off behind the goal. O'Leary. Morello. O'Leary. Picked off, and now O'Leary will send it back into their own zone. Kelly sets it up. Kelly setting up the play. Jason Rothwell. Shot by O'Leary. Save made. And that goes to the corner. Kelly. O'Leary. At the circle now is Kelly. That one goes wide. Kept in by the Tanners. Kelly there. Save made. He had a good look. Supercop. Kelly shoots. Save. Oh, he took a whack. .48 seconds left on the Tanner power play. 2:55 to go in the game. Off the draw, Tanners won it. O'Leary up top. At the circle now, Rothwell save made, and that one goes to the corner. O'Leary on top. Went off the stick. Morello gets it. O'Leary. Back to Morello. Morello pokes it away. Here comes Lowell. Not out. O'Leary. Here comes Lowell short-handed. They get it out of the zone by Peabody. They'll bring it back into the Lowell end. Kelly went around his own player. And puck is cleared out. Papalato will stop it. And Hill frees it with 2 minutes to go here in the game. Teams will be back to 5-on-5, even strength. Looks like there's going to be a net empty now for Lowell. Empty net. 6-on-5. Extra attacker out for Lowell. Battling for it. To the empty goal and score! Dimitri Breton. From the defensive zone. He just slides the puck across the ice to the empty goal. And it's 6-2. That goal is by Dimitri Breton. Saved by Papalato, and he'll cover it up. It is 6-2. PSS. And Lowell's going to come back with an extra attacker again. They're going to pull the goalie. Another 6-on-5 for Lowell. Off the draw. Pinned against the boards. Kept in by Lowell. Brendan there, chasing it down. The boys a check from Breton. And that's tapped away out of the defensive zone. Breton there to dump it towards the empty net. And it went wide of it. Oh, that's close there. Here comes Lowell. A minute left here in the hockey game. And the puck slides to the empty net. Oh, it hits a post. And that's going to go for icing. .1, and that was close to a 7-2 game. Still 6-2, but that puck was that close from the empty netter. Battle against the boards with 35 left. Rothwell clears it. Morello could ice it. Oh, that one went wide. Silverkov to Morello, side of the net. Silverkov to Morello with 9. Shot, score. I think that was Ryan Lockhart with the goal. And that's gonna ice the cake on this game here tonight. 7-2. Tanners. Face off, won by Lowell. They can ice it down, and that will do it. The Tanners with a huge victory, and they'll advance to the championship game here in this tournament, here in Newburyport, on Tuesday night against Haverhill. 7-2 your final score here from Newburyport. So Lowell will play in the consolation game against Rockport. And the Tanners will play against Haverhill in the championship. And we'll be back on Tuesday. We got an additional game coming your way. We got Tuesday and Wednesday. We got 2 more coming your way here on Saugus TV. And we got some girls basketball. So we got 3 more coming at you. Both at the Saugus Middle High School Gymnasium. One from Graf Rink here in Newburyport and one from Allied Rink in Everett. That's coming up for the rest of the week here on Saugus TV. But we'll be back here on Tuesday. Until we get there, have a great night, everyone. Hopefully you enjoy this one. 7-2 your final score. Peabody. Saugus, Swampscott takes the win. Nick Graffeo, Anthony Moschella. We'll see you guys next time, everyone. Good night from Newburyport.